Good afternoon. Would everyone please stand and join Amanda Brogy in singing our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Faculty, students, parents, and relatives, distinguished guests, and friends of the university, I am delighted to welcome you to this, the 157th Commencement of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. This year, we celebrate the 130th anniversary of the founding at Platteville of the first normal school in the state of Wisconsin. The birth of what has become today the University of Wisconsin-Platteville with all its traditions. During these years, approximately 30,000 students have received degrees. This afternoon, over 350 more degrees will be conferred. Commencement is a celebration of accomplishments, of success. It is a time for our students, faculty, family, and friends to remember, to reflect, and to anticipate the future as these degree candidates commence a new life. The graduating senior selected to deliver the valedictory address today is Mr. Todd Schmidt, who will receive a Bachelor of Science degree in Political Science from the College of Liberal Arts and Education. He has also completed a minor in Economics. Mr. Schmidt is a native of Elkhorn. He has worked to finance his college experiences through a series of scholarships, jobs, and internships. He has achieved the Dean's List and the Chancellor's honors several times. A number of his awards and scholarships recognize leadership and service to the campus and the community. He has lived in residence halls throughout his college career, and he's been employed as a resident assistant. During the last 2 summers, he completed internships, one in the office of the Platteville City Manager and another in the City of Glendale's Office of City Planning and Administration. He plans a career as a city administrator. He is well on his way to fulfilling that ambition, having already been accepted to Northern Illinois University's graduate program in public administration. Todd, your remarks, please.
Thank you, Chancellor, for the introduction. The sign read, Platteville, 9 miles, indicating that my 2-hour trip from Elkhorn to Platteville was just about over. That sign, however, did not prepare me for what I was about to see. Just out of the corner of my eye, off to the right, I noticed it. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but I knew it was something big. I kept peering to the right, squinting to catch a better view. In fact, I was almost sitting in the passenger seat of the car with my nose pressed against the glass window. And just then, I caught a clear view of, well, but first of all, before that, my car spun off the road and into the ditch. But after that, I caught a clear view of the Big M. I soon learned that the M was adopted in 1936 as a symbol of the Wisconsin Mining School. Even though the mining school no longer exists, the M is still representative of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville as a mine in itself, a mine of knowledge and a mine of experience. Have you ever thought that just as a gold mine, which has long been producing valuable gold, UWP has a rich tradition of producing high-quality graduates? Have you ever thought that just as a mine, where tunnels and shafts lead to various gold deposits, UWP offers students many options and choices with which to achieve their goals? Have you ever thought that just as dedicated miners mine tons and tons of earth in order to yield a single ounce of pure gold, Platteville's faculty and staff have devoted time and effort to provide you with what you now have, a high-quality education in preparation for the future. Faculty and staff. Faculty and staff. I salute the faculty and staff at this university because in my years here, I have come to appreciate and value their efforts, the efforts of the faculty and staff, more than any other facet of my undergraduate career. According to the 1995-97 undergraduate catalog, the first priorities of UW-Platteville's faculty are teaching and advising. Two professors who exemplify this standard are Dr. Michael Delecky of Social Sciences and Dr. Ellsworth Hood of Philosophy. Professor Delecky takes a picture of students in his Principles of Sociology class so he can get to know them by name. In addition, he utilizes computer multimedia presentations and, believe it or not, squirt guns. And Professor Delecky, you did squirt me with that thing. I don't know where you're sitting, but you got me. He utilizes those tools to better enhance his lectures. Professor Hood, in Introduction to Philosophy, adopts the personality of different philosophers to better represent and demonstrate their individual attitudes. I remember one class period when Professor Hood, playing the part of Hegel, found himself in a virtual shouting match with a young lady in the front row, and I actually began to fear for the professor's life. Administrative staff have also proven to be a tremendous asset to me. I remember very well the first time I encountered the most horrific experience of a freshman's life. You all know what that is: closed classes. Just as I was about to give up, there appeared this angelic figure with the name tag which read, Ed Deneen, Registrar. He took me aside, pointed to the front table and said, "Todd, you see those drop ad slips up there? Why don't you go grab one, come back, and we'll figure this thing out." Since that day, above my desk in a place of honor has always hung a picture of Mr. Ed Deneen. I know that each of you graduating today can identify someone at UWP who has influenced your life. Someone to whom you owe much gratitude. Graduates, picture that person in your mind. Recall what he or she has done for you. And now, please join me in applauding the efforts of the faculty and staff at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Now, my fellow graduates, I present to you 2 challenges, and I extend these challenges to everyone here today. I challenge each of you to write a brief note of appreciation to an administrator, a faculty member, a staff member, or anyone who has positively influenced your life. Secondly, I challenge you to follow the examples of those individuals as you continue throughout your life. I'm prepared to fulfill one of those challenges today. So, I would like to invite Mr. Ed Deneen to please come forward. It's okay, I don't bite. Please. It's a well-deserving round of applause. In thanks for everything you've done for me, I'd like to present to you this letter of appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Todd.
Oh, before you sit down, I have one more thing for you. In remembering those many hours, years that I spent looking at your face right above my desk, I like to present you with my picture.
Thank you.
For your desk.
I'll cherish that forever.
What a guy. Hey, we all know it. We've gotten into classes because of him, so. As you leave Platteville, glance back at the Big M, but be sure to stay on the road. And remember all those who were involved with that precious mine of knowledge and learning which we call the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Thank you.
Todd, what sacrifice is looking at Ed every day? It is now my pleasure to introduce Jana Marshall, Vice President for Catalog Marketing at the Swiss Colony in Monroe. Ms. Marshall grew up in Rock Island, Illinois, and enrolled at the University of Illinois, intending to become a musical or theatrical performer. She completely changed her career plans after her freshman year, completed her undergraduate degree, and moved to Boston and earned an MBA at the Harvard Business School. The Swiss Colony offered her an opportunity to return to her Midwest roots and join the fast-growing direct marketing industry. Since being hired in 1982 as manager of marketing, she has received numerous promotions in recognition of the help that she has been a part of in having the company grow fivefold during that period of time. Ms. Marshall's service to community and professional organizations and her commitment to education are exemplary. She has taught at Cardinal Stitch College and Black Hawk Technical College. She chairs the Wisconsin Marketing Education Association Business Advisory Council and is a member of the board of the Madison Advertising Federation, as well as she serves on the UW-Platteville Foundation Board of Directors. She maintains her commitment to the performing arts as well, singing professionally. Ms. Marshall, please share your thoughts with us.
Good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to express my thanks to Chancellor Markey, to the distinguished faculty and dedicated staff of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville, to the alumni and friends of UW-Platteville, to the parents and families of today's graduates, and most of all, to all of you, today's honored graduates. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of your very special day. I'd like to join everyone here today in congratulating all of you on your outstanding achievement. Since today is such a significant and busy day, I'll keep my comments brief. Today, on your graduation day, I ask you to remember 3 simple thoughts as you start your new life. First, remember where you've come from. Second, be true to yourself. And finally, live your career and your life with imagination and creativity. As we were driving in from Madison this morning on Highway 151, I promised my daughter Megan, who's almost 4, that she would see an extra special surprise from Santa if she looked carefully around. You guessed it, just like Todd did a while back, she spotted the giant M on the mound outside of town and yelled excitedly, "Oh, Mom, Santa painted my letter on the hill just for me." "Oh, Mom, I like this place." Well, just like Megan, I too like this place. I ask you today, first, wherever you go in your future, to remember where you've come from. UW-Platteville, here in the heartland. Here in the heart of the nation, we're in touch with nature's rhythms, with the comforting and predictable changes of the seasons. And maybe that closeness to Mother Earth, that elementalism, gives us a certain insight into the fundamental truths of the issues we face and the problems we are asked to solve. Whether you've lived here in the heartland all your life or maybe for just a few years, remember, trust in, and use that clarity of vision that comes from living on this honest and rich land. And then, of course, there's UW-Platteville itself. In the years ahead, treasure and draw inspiration from your memories here, and take pride in your school and the unique mark you have made here. Wherever you're going in your future, whether it's Potosi, Pittsburgh, or Pakistan, always remember UW-Platteville, here in the heartland, with joy. Continue to be a part of it, whether it's visiting campus. You won't have to eat at Glenview, I promise. Or communicating your thoughts or suggestions. Support it in the ways best for you, and draw from its honesty and strength in handling all the challenges you will face in the years ahead. I was 23 years old and absolutely terrified when I moved out to Boston to join talented classmates from all over the world at the Harvard Business School. I remember sitting in my dorm room surrounded by stacks of books and cases taller than I was and feeling really daunted by the task that lay in front of me. Finally, I ended up calling my dad, who's a mechanical engineer and really not given to excess words. After listening to me, he had just 4 words of advice: be true to yourself. I pass that advice on to you. In the years ahead, when you're faced with a problem or a challenge, always be true to yourself and what you believe in. In the time that I've had the pleasure of being associated with the UW-Platteville, I've been struck and impressed by who you, the students, are. You are hardworking and honest. You do the job right, whatever it takes. You're pleasant and friendly, even after a night on 2nd Street. You're dedicated to helping others. You are discoverers and communicators. You are athletes and performers. You are builders and creators. You are dreamers, and you make your dreams happen. Those of you graduating today from the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, you are the problem solvers, the questioners, the managers and leaders, the communicators who inspire those about you. Those of you graduating from the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science, you will lead in creating a new world that has such wonders, the structures, infrastructures, and technology that will define a new millennium. Those of you graduating from the College of Liberal Arts and Education, you are dedicated to making this journey of life that we all share a more enlightened, educated, and lovely one for all people. For those of you earning your degrees from the School of Graduate Studies, you are truly an inspiration to others as you apply your high levels of knowledge and expertise to further the advancement of your chosen fields. To all of you, today's graduates, Be proud of yourself and what you have accomplished, and always be true to who you are and what you believe in. In your career, if you're ever unsure that what you're doing is the right decision, listen to the voice within that tells you to be true to who you are. As one of the greatest philosophers of our day, Bill Cosby, says, "I don't know the key to success, but the key to failure is trying to please everybody." Always be yourself, but be the best part of yourself. Strive to know that best self, to believe in it, to encourage it, and to nurture it. You will be building your future careers and lives in a world marked by global interconnectedness, multiculturalism, the virtual business relationship, and technology beyond what we can dream today. It is rife with opportunity, but also fraught with danger. You will be called upon to solve seemingly intractable challenges in social, scientific, and technological issues. More than ever before, the world in which you will build your careers and your lives calls for your creative mind. Finally, today I challenge you to live your career and your life with daring, imagination, and creativity. In his recent book, Jamming, Dr. John Kao, a classmate of mine at Harvard Business School, makes a powerful case for the competitive power of creativity and its key role in the business world. I'd like to take John's thoughts even further by asserting to you that now and in the future, that creativity, the ability to think with flexibility and imagination, is essential in every career. Whether you're an engineer, a teacher in social service, agriculture, or law enforcement, a scientist, a business person, or a broadcaster, you will create the real value in tomorrow's world when you look at a problem, a process, when you're developing a resource, or forging an alliance, or forming a product. When you twist and turn the possibilities inherent in that challenge and create a rich, new, and valuable solution where none existed before. The man or woman who could develop, nurture, apply, and manage creativity towards challenges in their professional fields will be the true champions of the millennium and beyond. How do you open up your creative mind to apply creativity to the challenges that you will face? One way, paradoxically, is to forget what you know, to have, as the Zen masters call it, the beginner's mind. Sometimes I see our son Corey lying upside down and backwards on our sofa. When I ask him why, he says, "I see things in a whole new way, Mom." When you're trying to creatively solve a problem, forget the standard wisdom. Look at it upside down and backwards with no preconceived notions. Another way to open up your creative mind when you're trying to understand a problem or challenge is to ask why 5 times until you truly understand the root cause of the problem. Keep asking why, questioning the answer you've heard previously until you find out. You will be amazed what you can uncover about a problem and the creative answers you can develop when you ask why 5 times. Finally, one of my favorite ways to think creatively is by using humor. When you find yourself trying to creatively solve a problem, try joking about the problem, or watching goofy movies, or do anything else that makes you laugh. You will find that your ha-has will magically turn into ahas as a new and creative solution comes to you. 2 more brief points that tie into this theme of living your career and your life with imagination and creativity. First, it's okay to not know exactly in this point in time where you're going in your career, but it is essential to know yourself, know what you're good at, and know what you want. Then figure out the best way to get there, even if you make some false starts along the way. As the free-spirited American actress Tallulah Bankhead once said, "If I had my life to live over, I'd make the same mistakes, only sooner." Don't settle, and always dare to go for what you want. Soren Kierkegaard once wrote, "To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. Vividly imagine and visualize where you want to be, and work hard. Be dedicated, creative, and courageous to get there. Second, there is nothing constant except change. Your lives and careers will be marked by astounding societal and technological change. Don't resist change. Don't even placidly accept it. Run out to greet change. Embrace it and apply your creativity to it to make it a vital part of you. Today, I challenge you to remember where you come from, to be true to who you are, and to live your career and your life with curiosity, humor, strength, imagination, and creativity. Enjoy your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet, and also thank you for your contributions to this institution and commitment to this institution. Today we are honoring three alums. Eligibility for the recent Alumni Award includes graduating within the last 15 years. These individuals are excellent role models for today's graduates. Many of the men and women that have received these kinds of awards from this institution have gone on beyond the award that we're recognizing today. Biographies of the honorees are in your commencement program. I ask each of you to stand as I introduce you, and I will ask you for everyone in the audience to hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Ms. Janet Carl completed a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Political Science in 1983. She is Vice President for our Environmental Affairs at one of the nation's leading paperboard, and packaging producers. Dr. Kevin G. Carr completed a Bachelor of Science degree in 1982, majoring in chemistry. He earned his MD degree from the Medical College of Wisconsin in Milwaukee, and he presently chairs the emergency room and the obstetrics got it, departments at Southwest Health Center. Ms. Julie Amacher Clement earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Radio and Television Broadcasting in 1982. She is Executive Producer and Music Director at KUNC Public Radio at the University of Northern Colorado. Our congratulations and appreciation to each of you for your accomplishments, which have brought honor to you, your family, and your alma mater. It is now my pleasure to introduce the 1996 recipient of the Underkoffler Excellence in Teaching Award. Dr. Susan G. Price is that recipient. Wisconsin Power and Light Company established these awards in recognition of the value of the company and its retired president, James R. Underkoffler, and the amount of value they place on teaching. Dr. Susan Price is director of our School of Agriculture and a professor of agricultural science. Please stand, Dr. Price, you are, and be recognized by all of us as well. Mr. Dennis Pratt, president of the UW-Platteville Alumni Association, will now announce the award of Alumni Life Memberships. Mr. Pratt.
Thank you, Chancellor Markey. Graduates, on behalf of the UW-Platteville Alumni Association, it is indeed my pleasure to congratulate you and your families on your graduation today. As a part of that congratulations, I have been instructed by the Alumni Association Board of the Board of Directors to award each graduate a complimentary one-year membership in the UW-Platteville Alumni Association. It is our hope that 1 year from now you will decide to renew your membership to the Alumni Association as evidence of support of your university. The Alumni Association traditionally recognizes several graduates for their outstanding academic, campus, personal, and professional achievements by awarding them honorary life memberships in the association. This winter, we have selected 3 individuals as recipients. As I introduce them alphabetically, I would ask that you please hold your applause until all have been introduced. I ask that the recipients please stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Amy Abbing from Cassville, Wisconsin, who will graduate today with a degree in civil engineering. Todd J. Schmidt, Elkhorn, Wisconsin, will graduate today with a degree in political science. And Jenna Troxel from Muscadet, Wisconsin, will graduate today with a degree in electrical engineering. Congratulations to each of you. Thank you very much.
We are extremely proud of all of our graduates and will shortly recognize each of them. However, I would like to give special recognition to a group who have distinguished themselves throughout their academic careers. The undergraduate students graduating with academic honors are designated with asterisks in the commencement program and are wearing gold honor stoles. Will those individuals who have achieved highest honors and are graduating summa cum laude please rise and remain standing? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages of 3.75 to a perfect 4.0. Please remain standing. Will those students who have achieved honors and are graduating magna cum laude please rise and remain standing? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages from 3.5 to 3.74. Please join me in recognizing the accomplishments of this very special group of students. Now, will all candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees please stand? Mr. Chancellor, as Provost, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed the curriculum prescribed by the university faculty for the degrees of Master of Science in Education, Agricultural Industries, or Industrial Technology Management, or the degrees of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science, and are entitled to receive their degrees from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I therefore recommend that these candidates be granted the appropriate diplomas for the curriculum completed. Please be seated.
Upon this certification by the Provost that you have completed the requirements established by the university faculty for the various degrees, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin system, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree which you have earned, together with all of the rights and privileges attending thereto. Congratulations. Will the deans now present the degree recipients?
Will the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science from the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture please stand? Mr. Chancellor, as Dean of the college and representing the college faculty, I present to you the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science from the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture. Will the recipients please come forward?
Kristen Willa Rosa. Michael Daniel Alimo, Jr. William Lawrence Avercamp. Matthew Robert Badke. Brandon Avery Baxter. Raymond P. Bame III. David Bruce Bickle, Jr. Bradley Allen Bodenbader. Corey Alton Brose. Rebecca E. Burton. Cheryl Bergine Cowan. Stacy Leah Dolan. Paul Edward Davidson. Andrew John DeRosia. Timothy Allen Douglas. Todd Hugh Follendorf. Daniel D. Frederick. Lee Francis Frederick. Jason Jerome Gaffner. Mary Alice A. Gerhardt. Rebecca Lynn Hagan. John William Hanson. Matthew Joseph Hetzinger. April L. Hawkinson. Jamie Allen Heel. Brian David Heilman. Craig John Hendrickson. Dawn Rachel Hetzel. Shane Christopher Hooper. Matthew H. Ignatius. Russell J. Jakes. Lene Helene Jansen. Carrie Ann Joel. Ray E. Jones, Jr. Sean Michael Jones. Lisa Ann Kalish. Jeffrey L. Kamen. Carol Ann Cook. Robert Lee Koch. Jill Nanette Kreft. Craig Patrick Ladwig. Kathleen Ann Leach. Kirk A. Lecton. Paul E. Lalinski. Beth Ann Libke. Candace Ray McCarty. Mark Edward Medla. Patrick Richard Mickey. Suzanne L. Miner. Chris Lars Munson. Nick Daniel Neckvattel. Samuel Roy Noel. Michael Allen North. Robert William Nowicki. Todd M. Olson. Adam Theodore Popchak. Gregory David Pop. Alita G. Probst. Daniel Leo Pulvermacher. Joseph William Rikers. Tina Jean Rikers. James C. Rose II. Joseph Anthony Shills. Eric Allen Schrader. Richard Wesley Schrader. John Henry Schulke. Anthony Harold Seebecker. Aaron C. Syme. Matthew Ingram Severson. Eric Rodney Simandl. J. T. Smith. Lisa Joe Stewart. Julie Sue Studnichka. Colleen Marie Sullivan. John Charles Swenson. Rebecca L. Tennant. Jason Andrew Thoreau. Patrick John Timmerman. Michael J. Trapp. Nancy Catherine Traster. Sarah Louise Ubersachs. Michael Stewart Vamstead. Carrie Ann Vogel. Teresa M. Wienen. Carly Noel Whitmire. Darren Roger Wolfel. Nathan J. Wolfslegel. Bernard Edward Wolf. Carrie Ann Zemke. Charles Robert Barlow.
Want to wish you all the best and congratulations again for a job well done, and may you be successful in your future. Please be seated.
Will the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science from the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science please stand? Mr. Chancellor, as Dean of the College and representing the college faculty, I present to you the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science from the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science. Will the recipients please come forward?
Amy Michelle Abbing. Joseph N. Allard. Ali Al-Rahmani. Kimberly Jean Ball. Paul Martin Barth. Angela Marie Bachman. Todd M. Bennett. Brad Mark Bishop. Bradley Ray Betcher. Patrick Thomas Boland. Michael Allen Brandel. Jason Todd Brazier. Tim Fay Brewer. Terry John Bricko. Brett James Dahlman. Eric John Eckerman. Eric B. Edler. Janet Lynn Efforts. Eric Ole Emerson. Craig D. Enders. Tammy Jo Fisher. Jeffrey Scott Frost. Stephen Roger Geisler. Alan Leroy Gingras. Kip N. Golden. Travis Stephen Grozen. David Wayne Hill. Ryan Wesley Howell. Adam Jeffrey Holder. Jeffrey C. Jacklin. Keith Allen Jonas. James Gary Kolath. Eric Timothy Larson. Jonathan Edward Leach. Rachel Ann Leibfried. Patrick David Like. Elizabeth Ann Lawrence. Ronald Jerome Mayer. Stephen James Marcos. Paul James McCormick. Ronald E. Mercord. Adam Eugene Myers. David B. Montgomery. Kim Marie Miller. Mark David Miller. Paul Allen Murphy. Edwin Gerald Murray. Keith Robert Nicolay. Stephen Gregory O'Brien. Rebecca Lynn Peasley. Brian Stephen Plamer. Todd J. Pullum. Matthew Robert Redeman. Stephen Michael Schiebel. Andrew Robert Schrepfer. Anthony Frank Scribner. Nicholas Richard Seiler. Harold Mark Sindelar. Patrick John Steimke. Paul Allen Tada. Shantu Taikim. Jason Matthew Thyre. Jenna Marie Troxel. Chris C. Vanderkoy. Brian Samuel Wagner. Joel Patrick Wenzel. Scott Douglas Witter. Gary Dean Wilfong. Patrick William Wisely. Robert Louis Zemke.
On behalf of all of our faculty, congratulations and Godspeed. You may be seated.
Will the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Liberal Arts and Education please stand? Mr. Chancellor, as Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Education and representing the college faculty, I present you the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Liberal Arts and Education. Will the recipients please come forward?
Todd Jason Schmidt. Teresa Jean Fiegel. Deanna Batiste. Timothy David Berg. Roy M. Bernards. Trevor C. Bilgo. Brian W. Bilsey. Shelley Ann Baumkamp. Patricia B. Brand. Lori Beth Shalecki. Robert Gregory Chappelle. Suzanne Megan Clark. Dennis Lloyd Clemens, Jr. Stephen D. Coppernall. Michelle Lynn Covington. Nicole Ann DePape. Charlie Englert. Michael J. Flanagan. Jennifer Rebecca Folbrecht. Carla Ray Francis. Tina Marie Giese. Amy Jean Goodman. Jeffrey L. Gruss. Curtis Lee Hartwig. Paul Richard Flanagan. Mark Daniel Heary. Alexander D. James. Tammy J. Helbing. Melissa Marie Immelman. Tina Marie Hodgson. Mary Ellen Huber. Todd Allen Jones. Craig Robert Curlin. Catherine Danielle Kais. Ginny Beth Corco. Damon Glenn Kovars. Kenneth Howard Krieger. Aaron Patrick Lancaster. Lisa Marie Lorschetter. Krista Renee Lucht. Brad Allen Lutz. Brian David Majerus. Travis Lee Melville. Sarah Ann Patterson. Brad Kyle Polar. Danielle Marie Powers. Billy Joe Reed. Lana Jean Rosenthal. Amy Emily Sindelar. Nicholas L. Skripinski. Brooke Lynn Souls. Michelle Rose Sprecher. Travis Christopher Stein. June Webster Sullivan. Brenda Marie Sunderdance. Michelle Lynn Uppana. Sherelle Annette Vaslavic. Marcia Lynn Veith. Kevin Carl Waldman. Barbara J. Wheelock. Scott Allen Williams. Alan Jean Olson.
Representing the faculty of the college, I wish you the congratulations and the warmest Godspeed. Please be seated.
Will the recipients of the master's degree now stand? Mr. Chancellor, as Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and representing the graduate faculty, I present to you the recipients of the degrees of Master of Science and Master of Science in Education from the School of Graduate Studies. Will the recipients please come forward?
Talitha Fran Bean Thompson. Anne M. DeLury. Virginia Lois Dimmick. Darlene R. Ducharme. Timothy Todd Engelke. Joseph William Gevlinger. Suzanne Wheeler Gevlinger. Patricia Ann Harris. Carol L. Helmke. Robert H. Lexinger. Mosen Hushmand Pana. Gerald P. Pegalo, Jr. Kurt Russell Scholes.
Please be seated. Thank you very much. I do invite all aspiring young men and women, older men and women, to get their applications in for undergraduate school, and also those of you that wish to apply for graduate school, we are still taking applications. Thank you and good day.
Dick's working on marketing, as you can see. Well, again, congratulations to everyone. This is a very special day. I'd like to share a few things about a few of the people that did considerable work as it relates to this graduation. This ceremony would not have been possible without the time and generous contribution a number of groups and individuals. The members of the commencement committee are listed in your program. Beirut Sukwal, a distinguished member of our faculty, is commencement marshal. The names of the graduates were read by Ed Deneen, University Registrar. The University Student Ambassadors distributed programs and organized seating for audience members. Lead singer Amanda Brogy, conductor Barry Ellis, and the symphony band deserve our appreciation for the music accompanying today's ceremony. Will these committee members that I've mentioned please rise and be recognized? As we say farewell to our graduates, I would like to give them the opportunity to recognize those who have guided them through their university life with prodding and friendly assistance. Faculty are the heart and soul of this institution. It is the faculty who challenged and mentor and bring life to the learning process. And as Todd mentioned earlier, we need to thank that group. I'd like the faculty to please rise and be recognized by the graduates and everyone else as well. Thank you so much. There are others who have provided not only encouragement, moral support, and financial assistance, but those who care and love for the graduates. Will the parents, grandparents, husbands and wives, children, grandchildren of the graduates please stand, and all of us recognize this group as well. Please stand. Please turn to page 9 in your commencement program and join Amanda Brogy in singing our alma mater.
Alma mater, grand and glorious, we shall ever be victorious. glorious. Loyal are we to dear Platteville, pioneers will be. We shall win her honor. Praise be ever on her. Onward, upward to the fore. We shall falter evermore. Alma mater, grand and glorious, wrought by loyalty.
Please be seated. The commencement ceremony has been videotaped and will be televised once tonight beginning at 7 p.m. on cable channel TV5. Please remain seated until the faculty have left the gymnasium. The graduates will remain to greet their parents, relatives, and friends. Again, in closing, I'd just like to ask one other thing. Would all the alumni of this institution that are present please stand? Come on, students. All the alumni. Got to remember that. That's why I did that. Thank you very much for this ceremony.